Bienvenido, welcome to Oni Boi, your favorite hobby tourist. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. You know, I love starting every single day, doing my dailies. You know, I get up early, I work a little bit, usually make some breakfast, take my daughter to school, do some errands, and then I get to hang out in the morning with you guys. Sometimes we'll do some doodles. Today is a dev day. I get to work on the game I am working on. I am working on an action adventure game heavily inspired by Caribbean mythology, Taino, Orisha, Yoruba, all of these really fun, cool stories that no one talks about. You know, no one really talks about this stuff. And it's one of those things I'm like, well, why not? I'm like, I want to talk about this stuff. It's like, this is my part of my culture. You know, yes, I grew up in the US, but both my parents are Cuban. And that is one of those things like I want to share this. And I've like, kind of like, obviously I'm sharing it in a way that, how can I say it? Like I'm sharing it in a way that I want people, like, this is not like one for one. You know, I want people to actually look for these stories. Like, oh, what is this based off of? That is kind of like the direction I'm going with. And in my game, you play an Ishi. So you go island to island helping people and creatures, and the creatures help you out too. And these creatures, they're called Oris. And like, I could show you some. I'll do like a little overpass before actually starting work for anyone who watches this, you know, later in a later stream. Some people like to watch them. I mean, I have a few friends that do. So like here is a demo character, obviously. This is like in the finished version, you'll actually be able to make your own character, like custom character. But for now I have Sunny. She will be like an NPC. This is still like a rough version of Sunny even. You can actually see her on the top left. There is a doodle of her, of like a little slightly more finished version, how I imagine her. But yeah, I could walk around a little bit. I could equip her tool. She has a tool, a guava board, which she could use for combat, or she could use for movement, which obviously it still has some tweaking left to do, which today actually I think I'll probably tweak a little bit. There are a few things I want to tweak about the board. I want to tweak one thing. I want to do it so I cannot equip both. I still haven't been able to fix. I haven't fixed it yet. I have an idea how to do it. I have to do like a contingency. So like if this is active, turn it off, like that kind of thing. I have to like play with that. Oh, this is an example. If you guys are curious, this thing, it won't look like this in the finished version, but the concept behind it, these will be called Zemi zones. So these are where Oris come from. They come from like another plane of existence. And the concept is you go into this and the world is completely different inside these Zemi zones. And you have to decide if they're dangerous or not, if you want to keep them open or you want to close them. And if you want to close them, you have to do a certain thing. And if you want to keep them open, you have to do a different thing. And like, that's kind of like the concept behind it. And each zone will be different. Sometimes it'll be like, I don't know, zero gravity. It could be underwater. It could be flaming magma floors. It could be an icy terrain. And that's kind of like the point of having the Oris help you. The Oris have different abilities. They have different effects. They're good at different environments. And also when you have an Ori, you have to actually ask them. You're like, hey, do you want to, you have to like go to, oh, I'll show you. I don't have it set up, but I'll show you what it looks like. So you go over here, you find one of these statues. So you find one of these statues, you kneel down in front of it. I don't have it yet, but you kneel down, it'll open up like a menu, and it'll have all the Oris that you've befriended, you've made bonds with. And then the ones that are lit up means they're available. If they're grayed out, that means they're probably doing something. So they might be in town. They might be wandering around, like around the islands. They're their own characters after they become your friends. They will be doing their own thing. And you would be able to find them in the world. But like, so more, how can I say it? Like, so the more friendship you build with them, the more available they'll become. But they always have like at least one day off. Think of it like that way. So I think that would be a really fun way of doing it. It's not like Pokemon. It is similar to Pokemon in some aspects, but in other aspects it's different. Like you're not gonna have a box filled with hundreds of Pokemon. That doesn't work like that. They'll leave. That is like one of the things, like if you don't build a friendship with them, they'll actually leave your box and they just won't be your friends anymore. That's just like how it works. It's kind of like how real life works. That's like the direction I'm going with this. All right, so let's actually look into what I'm gonna do. I know, I'm like, it's like spinning around like crazy. Hey, I just realized I totally forgot something. Let me open that up. It's not like super important, but I like having the little hand. So I have like a little hand. You'll see in a moment. All right, here's this little hand and a little tablet for Ghost Head. Ghost Head, if you're curious, is, well, they're both me. You know, Oni Boi and Ghost Head, they're both me. But Ghost Head, his whole deal, he's the one that does all the work. And then Oni Boi does all the talking. You know? Wait. Where am I? Hold up, did I close myself? There I am. Okay, for a moment there, I was kind of gone. I didn't mean to. But here it is. See, there we go. There's the hand. Wait. Oh, I mean, well, no, hold up. Something's off. Play mode. Work mode. Oh, hold up. There is something off here. Let me fix this. No. I'm like looking, hold up. Bear with me, guys. So this one is the play. This one should be play. The work one is wrong. This one. This one should not be this. Where is it? It should be. There we go. Okay, that's what I want. I was like, there's something off here. I was like, the screen is off. You know what I mean? There we go. Okay, so I should be able to switch between the two. See? Yeah, perfect. Oh, actually, I want to change something. So I don't mind it being on the top left, right? The top left, I think, is okay. This one, I'm going to change it to the top left as well. Let's do, or should I just, no, actually, maybe the top right. I'm like thinking, should I leave it on that side? Because do you guys, well, no, I guess you'd want to see the top on this side. Okay, so we will switch it that way. I'll make sure it's on the left, just so it's like for center, like to leave it the same, so it's not making your eyes go crazy. There we go. Let's move that one on the other side. Eventually, I think I'm like maybe this weekend, I might actually play with the layout a little bit, just because I know it's not the best layout. I would like to improve it. Yeah. I'm like looking at, I'm like, yeah, I want to improve this layout. There's like a few things I want to change. All right, so let us start doing what I was gonna do. Right, so there's like, let me go into it. I know, like it's pretty much like me thinking out loud. That is literally what we're gonna be doing today. I'm like looking, because I'm not a programmer. I don't consider myself a programmer. Okay. And I usually like look on my phone for like notes and stuff. How to do this, how to do that. Let's see, wait. So what I want to do, hold up. So I want to have, like I said, I've mentioned before. So I want Sunny, the player, right? I want her to switch from here to, but not both. I don't want this. I want one or the other. Eventually, I will also figure it out. I still haven't figured out how to make it. I want her to float. You know, I kind of did it before. I made it so these little balls, these little like, they were gonna be like invisible balls, right? Invisible spheres would appear underneath her and push her up. But it looked really janky and I didn't like it. If you guys know, if like anyone watches this later and wants to send me in the comments like a concept. If you're curious, I'm using visual scripting. I am using Game Creator 2. So if you guys know anything about Game Creator 2 scripting, like visual scripting, please, you know, like, don't be afraid of sending me a message in the comments of what I could do to have her elevate, or, you know what I'm saying, like hover. That's kind of what I want. Because right now the player character, it's locked in to lock onto the ground. I don't know if you notice, her feet like will move because she is touching the ground. So it's programmed in a way that whenever it touches the ground, like the IKs, the bones will react to the ground. which is great. You know, it's great for walking. Like, see, when she walks, she looks great. She looks good. You know, we haven't done like the fine tuning of the nice animations yet. We're not there yet, but like, see, like they're decent, nothing too crazy. But the board function doesn't really work how I want it to work. You know what I mean? I want her to fly, like not fly, but I want her to be like in the air slightly. Not, you know what I mean? Like just constantly in the air would be really nice. But currently in the moment it's not working how I want. I guess, but like I said, we're gonna fiddle with the other thing first. Oopsie, I'm going crazy. Let's see. So what I want to do, so I want to go in the player, right? Let's go to the player. Oh, I'm going to switch back to the work mode. Let's do that. Hey, Flopix. Welcome in. I already started. I was literally doing like kind of like the overview of what I'm doing. And I don't know if you remember last time, I hadn't really like advanced much since last time. I was about to do it now. Like I said, I had a busy week. So I was going to do the condition. That's what I wanted, right? If the player. That's why I'm going to the player. Where's the player? Player's in here. There we go, Sunny. So I grab Sunny. And then I want to add a condition to her. Right? That's what I wanted to do if I remember. Hold on. Let me wait. I have to like kind of like go back in my mind. You know what I'm talking about? I got to go back in my mind. What was I doing? I have to make a state, right? I'm trying to remember. Where is this? I gotta like go back in my notes too. I'm like looking on my phone. On my phone, I have like a bunch of notes of like different things. What I was doing. I know what I was doing, but that's why it's kind of a bummer to have to like stop when you're doing something. You know what I mean? Because you're doing something and then like you have to like stop it, like the flow. And then you're like, wait, what am I doing again? I'm like, where was I? Let's see. I was doing, okay, wait. I have to make a global variable, right? That's what I was doing, right? Did I do it last time? I don't even remember if I made the global variable. I don't see a global variable. I might have not. I don't think I did. Yeah, it doesn't look like I made it. Or did I actually make and delete it on accident? I might have, because I know I fiddled with some lighting and stuff. I was fiddling with lighting and I might have removed the global variable. Did I? No, I don't think. I guess I don't have it because I have the global volume, which is the lighting. I don't need that. I'm gonna get rid of that right now because I was playing with lighting. You know, I was playing with the lighting a little bit. So like this, and then I'm gonna warm that up. I want it like a little warmer. Just doing like a double lighting if you're curious what I'm doing with. Let's do kind of like a reddish, right? How's that look? I feel like that looks warmer because that's what I wanted, because I realized that the lighting was a little cold. It felt cold to me. And I was like, I might make this warmer looking. So let's actually see if I turn that on and off. See? Yeah, it does add a little bit more warmth, right? It did. And then like this one, the regular one, with or without it. Let's see. Yeah, no, like that's like a humongous difference. We need that one. Like this one's like barely any lighting. And then this one's like a lot of lighting. Actually, we could probably, let's see, I'm going to tweak it. How does that look? I kind of like it bright, right? I like it bright. It's supposed to be a sunny tropical island. And then this one was just like a minor color difference, if I remember. I was just like adding a little bit of like warmth to the lighting. I think that's good. It looks bright, like it looks good and bright. Nothing like devastatingly bright. And then now I'm gonna go, I have to create a global variable, right? This is like a thing that like affects everything. So let's go into create Okay, where was it? Character? No. Variables. Wait. Wait. Let's see. Oh no, wait. It wasn't. Oh, they didn't have global variables, right? Oh, I think it's conditions. That's what I think last time. That's what it was. I was gonna make a global variable because I was looking it up and it wasn't popping up. And I think I'm thinking it's called conditions. You know what I mean? Oh man, wait. So let's do conditions. Let's see. Oh no, I think it wasn't a global one, right? We were gonna do it to the melee. Yeah, because I'm like you could see, like I said, I'm going back in my notes. I'm like looking, and it was melee, the combat one, right? I think it was. We were gonna add a condition in here. I think that's what it was. No. Let's see. I'm like going through the player. Let's see the. Okay, hold up. I'm like going through, like looking at it. Let's see, state, conditions. Wait, hold up. I'm like, what did I put here? Because I'm looking at, I think I've removed some stuff, didn't I? Player state. Wait, why is this state 2? Wait, why? Why do I have state 2? It should be state 1. Yeah, it should be state 1, right? I don't know why it was state 2. And then let's see if the state 1 off, make if does not have a state. Move the melee instructor inside the condition. Wait. Oh man, I'm just like that's like it's when you ruin it, you ruin your flow. You really do lose track of what you were doing. All right, let me look at it again. Let me try it. Let's see. Do this. Start. There we go. All right, let me see. So I think, but where do I make the condition? So I have to add a condition on top, I believe. Add a condition. Here we go. Condition. Run condition? I think so. Check condition. Wait. Let's see. Run or check condition. Yeah, I want to see which one of the two. So it would be a check condition. Okay. Oh no, wait. Yeah, layer 1, okay. Hold up. I'm gonna like, because I'm looking, yeah, like, you know, I'm looking through like tutorials how to do this. Okay, let's do. I'm gonna take this. Let's see. Okay. And then wait, why? add a instructions. Wait, can I just move it? I can just move it though. Wait. Okay, do the conditions. Okay, add instructions and input, execute A. Wait, the yellow tongue. What about now? I'm gonna check now. Hold up. Okay, let's see what player state. Where's the player state? Click the if skating. Wait, which one? I am so confused. I'm like so confused. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm just like looking at like these things. If player, this one? Oh. All right, let me see now. Okay, let's see if that works. I'm like a little lost. Just all right, let's see if that works. Supposedly, fingers crossed, it works. No, it does not work. It's not doing anything. No, they still. Okay, that didn't. Okay, that still did. That did nothing. That literally did nothing. No. Let's see. It still equips. Let's see. So it's still equipping. All right. The weapon. Let's see. Weapon. Yeah, that's not. So wait. Input. Wait, I don't know. Hold up. Man, I'm like so. It's saying this. Huh? Hold on, I feel like this is super lost. I'm like looking at this and like I'm like looking like I think this is off. This isn't right. What happens if I remove this? I'm gonna remove this temporarily. Let's see what happens. Does it still work? I'm gonna make it as basic as possible. So that's still attached, right? This is working. Yo, I got this. She's got this, right? That's not what I want though. I want it. I need to make it. Hold up. So what's going on with skate? I'm like looking at it. Okay, no. I need to what do I need to do? Like I said, I need to do a condition. Let's see. All right, let's see. From the start, let's see. Currently, let's see, I have, so like, let's see, currently, what do I have? Currently, I have a skate, right? I have a skate interaction, and that equips, that, right, equips, what's it called? Equips a board and activates a run state, right? Then I also have a melee. I have a melee interaction. Right, I have a melee interaction that equips the board. The board has a weapon with a attack. An attack animation, right? Or attack. What is it? It's like an attack. I don't know what it's called. An attack. Okay. I want. So what do I got? So what I want a way so you can't do both. So I want. So the player can't do both at the same time. So like I'm thinking it has to be a condition. Like I have to make a condition. Yeah, because I have two separate objects. They're technically they look the same, but they are different. You know, like they look the same, but they're actually different objects. One is a skate, one is a weapon. You know, one's for skating, one's as a weapon. So I have to make it so like you can't have skate and melee at the same time. Reanimates when skating stops. So okay, so it's say like I'm looking up like how would I do this? So it's saying on my skate is probably the best way. Yes. Change. Set active melee object false at this. Wait. Oh, wait. So I need. So I need to do it. So when this is active, it becomes false. I have to set an active. How would I do that? Set active? Let's see. Set active? Active. Oh, I do. There is set active. Okay, set active. And then have it as a false. And then. Oh my God. That's all I was like. I know there's got to be an easier way to do this. There's no way. Like this is like over complicated. You know what I mean? I was like looking, I was like, this is off. This is so wrong. There we go. And then I need to do the opposite. So when it's back over here, I do the same thing. Set active. And then this is the same thing. And it's on. Okay, this whole, fingers crossed this works. Okay, guys? I am just like, I was like, dude, my brain is not, it is not functioning right now. You know what I mean? So I got this. Hey, wait, no, wait. Oh, but it should turn off. Okay, hold up. So when it is on, it's, okay. Okay, so we got something going. So when I'm on the board, I cannot activate it. But I can activate it. Oh. Okay. So when I'm on the board, I'm not able to have it. But if I have it and I activate the board, it's still on. Interesting. So we did get something done. Okay, we did get something out of this. We just gotta like figure out how to do that. Hold on. So I was able to do part of it. Part of it works. Let me see what I could do. Okay. So what do I do? So now, let's see. So when the player is in skate, I'm unable to equipped melee, right? But if I'm already equipped with melee, it doesn't remove it doesn't remove melee when I start skate, right? Yeah, so okay, so that's what we got right now. So I'm not able to equip it, but it's not unequipped to. We need it to also unequip the melee when skate starts. You know what I mean? So I need to do, let's see. So add a skate press before and after your existing instruction. So wait. Whatever instruction you use to unequip the melee weapon, same one you use on the melee release. How would I do that? Wait. I'm lost on that one. So wait, whatever instruction you use to unequip the melee weapon. Oh, so I have to look at my melee weapon, right? So what am I using for the unequipped? What was I using? Huh? I'm like lost. Like where is it? Oh, equipped. This one. So I have run, equipped, and waves. Oh, it's because I'm using something else, aren't I? I am. Here, let me see what I could do. Right? I'm gonna check. Okay, so this is what I'm using. So let's see, this I'm using for my equip and unequip. Wait, no. I'm like, wait. I'm like struggling a little bit. One moment, guys. I know you guys are like, what is going on this stream? Yeah, I'm using a the melee system in the game. So okay, so what I need to do. Oh, okay. So in my skate, I'm like looking at it. In my skate, right? I have to do unequipped. Oh, I need to add unequipped in here. That's what I was like, dude, there's something off. Like I'm looking at it, I'm like, there's something wrong. I'm like missing something. So I need to do unequipped. Unequipped item. No, unequipped. Not unequipped item. I need unequipped weapon. That's what I need. Okay. So I'm going to put this up. Wait, let's close that. I'm going to move this up. Hey, OG Mr. Ghost. I just saw you walked in. I'm just like, currently I am just, working on my game. You know what I mean? Let's see. Wait. Is it not? I'm like looking right. Mr. Ghost, hey, can I show you the progress? Yeah, of course. Of course. Guava board? Yeah, guava board is that one. Let me see if it works. Because right now, so I am able, hey Elliot, welcome in. No, right now, so I'm working on my game, right? So I have this. When I'm like this, I'm not, it works so it doesn't equip the weapon, which is perfect. But, oh, I did it. Oh my God, we got it. We got it. This is exactly what I wanted. It's perfect. Yeah, of course I can look at Discord. But so look, this is what I'll show you before. So when I hold the trigger, right? It has the board. If I press the right bumper, it's not equipping the weapon anymore, which is what I wanted. If I let go, I press the equipped, right? I press the right bumper, it equips the weapon. I'm able to attack, basic attack. As soon as I hit the trigger, check it out. It goes away. That's exactly what I wanted. It does it. Oh my God, that's exactly what I wanted. And obviously there'll be like in between state. I'll have like another version when like she's idle. I want the board on her back or something. That's what I'm thinking. The board could be on her back in her idle version, right? Oh my God, it works. It works. Like it looks a little jittery, obviously, because I don't have the in-between animations, but I think it looks so much better. Yay. Oh my God, I'm so happy. Okay, I'm gonna check the Discord. Let me check the Discord. I mean, I was fun because I was like looking, how can I do it? All right, let's see the Discord. Where's the Discord? There you go. Mr. Ghost. Ooh, what you posting? Hey, what is this? Oh, is this like the new direction you're going? Well, hold up. Let me go back. Doesn't look too different though. You know, like the direction is like the weapon looks very different. I see like your weapon got a little crazier. Okay, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It doesn't look that different. Like the shape, it looks, I think the wings are smaller from the version I did, the one I did on stream. The wings, like, yeah, the wings look about, yeah, yours are a little smaller. They're a little smaller. I feel like your version is a little bulkier. That I'll admit, like he looks bigger, you know, but it looks good. Like I think it looks good. It looks solid, but I didn't see that much of a difference. I thought you were gonna do a little more to it. You know what I mean? Which is fine. Like if you look at like Oni Boi, as he's changed over the years, as like I modified him, he's like slowly changed. He hasn't done like massive changes yet. All right, so now that I was able to do that, what do I want to do next? I want to, I'm like contemplating what should I do next for this, you know what I mean? The wings will look different. Okay, yeah, I figured they would. But I'm just saying, like at the moment, the wings look a little smaller. That's about it. Okay, so we did get this. I'm actually really happy about getting Sunny 2 equipped and unequipped. Oh my God, they look so good to me. You know, I'm like, yay, I'm so happy. See, equipped. I do need, obviously she needs more combat. Yeah, see, like now on the board, not able to equip. So make them bigger. What? You need to make them bigger? Sorry. You need to make them bigger? I mean, that's cool if you are. All right, what am I gonna fiddle with next? I mean, obviously, I really want the hovering board. That's like such a big thing for me. You know, I would love to have her hovering on the board. Maybe I could fiddle with that. Let's see. What? Because I did, like I mentioned before, I was able to get her kind of hovering, but it looks so jittery. I didn't like it. Let me see what we could tackle. Like what idea I could do. You know, let's see. That looks great. Next, what I want to do? I want to tackle the hover. To tackle the hover board again. When Wait. When player skates. So I wanted to hover again. I want to try it again. You know what I mean? Ask. Let's see. Hello, welcome in. What is this? Said Hugh. Hey, welcome in. What game are you playing? About the solar system, including the dog star portrait. Wait, what happened? What game are you planning next? I mean, after this, after I finish this game, this game's gonna take a while. If I'm being honest, this game's like a big project. You know, this is gonna be like a big project. But after this, I do have some other ideas. I have like a bunch of ideas. I feel like everyone who makes games has a bunch of ideas. Like ideas are easy. You know what I mean? Ideas are like super easy. One I probably want to do after this is an action. It's like a top-down arena brawler. That's another one I have an idea for. A racing game. I do have like some concept for a type of racing game that could be really fun. I do have an idea for a fun like detective game. There's like a lot. Like game ideas are easy. You know what I mean? But what is about the solar system, including a dog star patrol? I don't know what you mean by that. That sounds interesting. You know, it could be interesting. A dog star patrol. What do you mean that? Like, it's like a canine unit, but they're like in outer space. That could be kind of go like alien dogs. That'd be fun. I could totally see that as a game. All right, so we did get this right. I want to. Let's see. How can I do this? Like, I really want to go down. I really want to try the hover thing. Maybe I could just use like actual script. You know what I mean? I didn't want to play with it too much. Oh, actually, you know what? Actually, wait, hold up. Let me look into. What is it? Let me see. Let me look into game creator. Travel. Has anything that works for what I want? Let me look. I'm like looking into it. You know what I mean? Let's see. Said Hugh, Sun, Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, make, and Eris. Wait, what are these? Are these like different planets? No, but what do you mean? Like, what would the concept be? Okay. I was like looking if like the travel mod had anything. It doesn't seem like it. Yeah, it doesn't. I had to check. Let's see. So I want to add the hoverboard component. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna try that. I was looking at a way of doing it. I'm gonna go into this, right? Yeah, you can't really see anything there. But okay, let's open. I'm gonna grab, what do I want to grab? I'm like looking. I'm gonna be like doing like actual code. I'm not a programmer, just telling you guys right now. I'm not. You know, that is not my strong suit. I'm more of a little bit more of an artist. So, okay, so I want to make a script. Let's see, said who? Dog Star Portal members. Brainy, Barker, Crypto, Bulldog, Hot Dog. That sounds really cute. So what would be the concept for this game, said who? Well, what kind of game? An action adventure, top down, turn based. What's the direction with this concept that you have? You know what I mean? So I'm gonna make but where do I want to put this even? So I want to put this. Oh, I want to put it in the player. So I'm gonna put it in I'm gonna just like start with the player off the bat. So I'm gonna make a script. Okay. We're gonna actually make a C. Where is it? It's like a C sharp, I think. I believe it's C sharp. I think so. Create a C sharp script. I'm gonna go here, go down all the way to the bottom. What is this? I don't have anything on this. Let's delete that. Remove component. That is like really, like literally it did nothing. I want C sharp, new script. I'm gonna name it. Hey, Brit Puck, welcome in. Just working on my game. We're gonna action adventure game heavily inspired by Caribbean mythology, where you go like island to island, helping people and creatures and all that good stuff. I actually was able to get a little bit advancements, you know. Let's see, Sergio, the player explores a solar system, 13 planets, in a parkour and helping the dog star portal, including Streaky the cat. Oh, so it's like a parkour game. So I'm assuming 3D, right? Yeah, nice. Thank you. I mean, I was like, a Brit Puck. It sounds good. New game, 10 out of 10. Aw, thank you so much, Elliot. That's very kind of you. But it sounds, I'm curious out here. So it'd be like a 3D, right? It would be like a 3D platformer. I'm guessing it's a little more whimsical, like a science fantasy. Is that direction you're going with? At least that's what I'm assuming. Okay, so for this, I'm gonna call it Hover. How's your day? It's going good. It's busy. This whole week has been so busy for me. You know what I mean? Like I have been so like busy, but and like it's good and bad. You know what I mean? Like it's one of those things. Like I do like it when I'm not busy because then I could work more on my game. You know, I could work on my game, spend more time with my family, stuff like that. But like this week has just been so big. Like work with family, but like doctor's appointments, stuff like that. We a bunch of doctor's appointments, a bunch of chores. You know, like errands, work. Like regular work, and I was like, oh, it's so draining. So I haven't been able to work on my stuff as much as I wanted to, which is a little bit of a bummer, you know. I just done it with exams at school. Nice, that's awesome. I only have a Ringa. Oh, that's very interesting, Sergio. But like, so in this concept of yours, right? So you're like helping dogs on different, like these like alien or space dogs or something like that. What's the plot? Like, what's the dilemma? Like, why are these dogs there? You're going camping today. Oh, that's sick. I haven't been camping in a while. So wait, I was calling it hoverboard. Hoverboard, right? We're calling it hoverboard. Boom. And then, so I need to, can you guys see this? No, you guys can't really see this one, huh? Well, I'm opening something. I'm opening Facts Up. What do you mean Facts Up? You helped us. Yeah, no, I know you helped them, but like, but why? That's what I'm saying. I was saying, said here, why though? I'm going to stream when I'm camping. Oh, that's gonna be cool. I like it. I like it. All right, so I guess you guys can't see the code. Which is fine. It's not a coding. I'm not like a programmer, so I'll do it like fast. You know, I'll get out of this. Oh, it's C sharp. Why did I say? Yeah, I did say C sharp earlier. So C sharp. Hopefully this works. I'm gonna paste it. Okay. Then save that. Where is it? And I'm like I mentioned before, I'm not a programmer, so I'm definitely like grabbing bits and pieces. What is that game? Are you talking to me, Britt, or are you talking to Sergio? Sergio's talking about a game concept, which sounds fun, where like you go around saving me. Oh, me, I'm working on a game. This is my video game. This is a video game I'm working on. So I'll show you, like I'll show you a little bit of it, because like right now I'm trying to do a script, because okay, I'll just show you what I'm trying to do. Wait, all compile errors have been fixed. Wait, what's wrong? What is this? Unit motion does not contain a diff. Eh? Oh no. Okay, hold on. Let me go back. Right? I'm gonna go back just so I could show you guys. Let me turn this one off. And then just oh. Wait, why? Oh, it's not liking this code. Oh, thank you. I mean, that would be wonderful. Hold on. It's not liking what I wrote. Let me delete it. I'll delete it for now. Hold on. Oh, you see my fact that Juvian plants have rings including them. Yeah, I didn't know that. That's very interesting. Okay, I'm gonna delete that. I'm like looking at it. I'm like, that broke it. That actually broke my my game temporarily. Hold up. Let's go back. I'm gonna remove this. I'm just gonna remove it, you know. And I'll go into it. It should work. It's just that script. That's why I'm like I'm not a programmer. I mentioned it many times. Okay, so here's my character, Sunny. In the finished version, it will be like a customizable character. You make your own characters. But this is Sunny. She'll be an NPC in the game in like the finished version. This is still like a rough version of her too. The finished version will look a little different. So right now she's able to equip a tool called a guava board. So you're able to, right? You're able to attack, but really basic attack. And she's able to jump on her board, which right now what I was trying to do is make the board hover. You know, right now it just goes like this, right? Really simple. She's supposed to hover though. Right now she's actually clipping into the ground, you see? She's touching the ground, her feet are touching. So the board is just like there, right? And then these are in the, like later on I'll attach it. This little guy over here, the Aromi, he's like a little honeypot. His whole thing is he's actually your source of magic. So when, right now I haven't gone to that point, you know. Next game, oh, thank you so much, Britt. No, like, so the character, this little honeypot, they are your source of magic. So you have honey magic. You'll be like pointing and like the honey will be like shot out in globs and like different things like that. And then this is like one of the example of one of the creatures. There's going to be 108 total. So this little creature is one of possible creatures that could help you out on your adventure. Because like I mentioned before, you go island to island helping creatures and people, and the creatures help you out too. So this is like one of the creatures that can help you out. So the creatures, like, imagine like playing like Zelda, but then you have like Pokemon helping you out, like 2 Pokemon at a time. You know, you have like 2 Pokemon at a time, but like they're a little different because it's not like Pokemon, like they're not your pets. You know, these are more like friends of yours, which, for example, this statue is how you activate or find your friends. You go to the statue, you're gonna like kneel down, it'll be like a menu system or whatever, and it'll light up the ones, the Oris, that's what the spirits are called. They're called Oris. The Oris will show up like who's available. If they're grayed out, means that they're out in the world doing something. So if like the more friendship you have, the more available they'll become. You know what I mean? So I think that'll be kind of fun. And then like depending on different like environments, like obviously it is like island. It is all like tropical because it is based on the Caribbean. They're all Caribbean stories, you know, Orisha, Taino, Yoruba stories. And then this thing is an example of a different location. So these things are like Zemi zones. So these are like portals into like the spiritual world. So when you go into one of these portals, you'll jump in, right? You jump in and then it'll be like a different setting. Things are crazy here, like zero gravity, maybe underwater, maybe it's like molten lava. It could even be icy. It could be whatever. And it's all completely different. And so your job as you're called an Ishi in this world. You're kind of like a shaman. The actual thing in this game is that you are loved. You're loved by these spirits, these Oris. They love you and they want to be friends with you. Other people are allowed to be friends with Oris, but you choose to be an Ishi, which is like, okay, so your job is to help people. because as soon as you become an Ishi, you're going to be like surrounded by Oris all the time. They're going to want to be your friend. Hey Stella, welcome in. I was able to fix it. Look, so I was able to do this, and now I'm not able to equip the weapon. But if I do equip the weapon and I go on the board, it goes away, right? Because that's what I was trying to do last time. Now the next thing, I really wanted for her to hover. I think as soon as she hovers, it's gonna look really nice. This is like a thing I really want. And then after that, I'll probably do the main, like actual combat. Because right now she only has one attack. I just want to have like one basic attack just to make sure it works. Then I'll actually start doing like combos, and then I'll start going into the magic system, you know, of her using honey. And then after that, then I'll actually have like the Ori start doing stuff too. Because right now it's like, it's really basic. You know, I'm still trying to get the basic mechanics down for the game. Actually, looking at the time, I do have to wrap it up. You know, I will be doing more stuff on more like dev stuff, but I'm actually happy I was able to do that. You know, I was actually really happy about that. I do have to wrap it up. I have work. I have like actual regular work to do. You know, I have regular work to do, but I will be doing more videos and shorts and stuff like that about my game. You know, and I have to figure out how to make her fly. You know, hover. I want her to hover. It is struggling a little bit though. Like right now, you saw a moment ago, I broke it. I tried to add that script and I was like, nope. It's like, okay, I'll figure it out next time. Let's see, Brit. I make a song in my game called code.org. You have to put it in school to use it. Oh, interesting. That's very interesting. So what's the song? Like what's the song though? Or do you have a link for it? I would love to check it out. You said it's called code.org. Is there a way to me to listen to it? Because I would love to. I do appreciate art, all kinds. You know, I am terrible. I'm like tone deaf. I'm not a singer or anything, but I appreciate music. You know, my fiance and my daughter both are great singers. But yeah, I definitely appreciate it. But yeah, I think I will be wrapping it up because I do have to work, do some other work. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Thank you so much, Brit. Wait, you might have to watch my stream. Yeah, of course. I'll definitely check it. It is on Twitch, yeah? You're gonna stream on Twitch? Yeah, okay. I'll have to check it out. When are you streaming? Like around what time are you streaming? Just so I know. Now, oh, right now. Okay. I mean, yeah, okay. I'll probably jump on in a little bit then. But yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out. And thank you so much, Brit Puck, Stella. I know Flopix, Elliot, Mr. Ghost. And I think that's it. And all the lurkers, all you lurkers, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I seriously appreciate it. Hope to see you all very soon. See you next time. Goodbye.